It's me again. It's been a while since I broke down the slate, so I said today's a good day to do so. Why not? All right. Now, I'm giving away $100 at the end of February. It's Black History Month, and I feel good about it. I want to give away some money. So the way you win this is in two ways. You can follow me on Twitter and retweet that tweet that I said about giving away money, or you could leave a comment on my video. I'm going to be breaking down slates more often this month as well, and going to be more involved. I haven't really been taking DFS as serious, but for February, I got a little bit more free time, and I'm ready. I'm ready to just go all in. I'm going to win. So this is how it goes, right? There's 28 days in February. I believe there's a slate every day. So my math tell me I got to win 20 days out of the 28 days in order to make it to 70%. If I don't I win 20 days out of this, then I'm giving away money to somebody. One of my lucky followers gonna get money. That's just everybody that know I always put my money where my mouth is, and I feel like I've been a little bit up and down, and I'm back. I'm ready to take over, apply my little strategy, and I'm gonna win 70% of the slates in February, or I'm giving away money. Penalize myself, set the bar high, set high standards for myself, because that's the type of person that I am. All right. So without further ado, we're gonna get into the slate. I'm gonna make a lineup right here, but it's too early to say this is gonna be my final lineup. So if you want the final lineup, make sure you follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. Make sure you at Twitter at 6:55 or 6:50 whenever those news come trickling. I know how the NBA get crazy. We get news after lock, during lock, or type of weird shit. So just make sure you're on my Twitter. Right now it's public. I'll probably leave it public so you guys can start retweeting. But at the end of February, after I show my competence, I'm locking back up my Twitter. All right. Also, I'm going to be posting 2 lineups on Twitter no later than 6:45, unless there's like big news that we're waiting for. Out of those 2 lineups, I'm going to be playing one in a double up. All right. There's fine print to my giveaway. It only applies to the $25 double up cash game. So if you're a double up person, you should feel confident following me and taking my advice on the picks that I play, because I'm going to win double ups all month. I'm not losing no more double ups like that. Maybe here and there, you can never win all the time, but I think 70%, I treat it like school. What's that, C? I can't say 80%. That's kind of tough. That's winning 8 out of 10 days, and the NBA does get a little bit weird. But 70%, so 7 days in a week. That means every week I'm only allowed to lose 1 to 2 days in a double up, in a $25 double up. All right. And I'm going to be posting results daily. Out of the 2 public lines that I post, I'm going to be playing one in my double up. I'm not going to say which one, because I really don't like to just broadcast which lineup I'm really playing. So you got a 50-50 shot at it. Both lineups are going to be good. I probably play both of them in like my little micro boosters and all that. But one of them I'm going to put in that cash game. And if I don't win 70% of the games, I'm giving away money. All right, let's get into it. Charlotte versus Memphis. On the Charlotte side, again, Charlotte's not a team that I'm really focused on when it comes to my USD. Kemba Walker for 8K. Point guard's been killing Memphis. I'm not gonna lie. And Kemba at home is fully capable. He already dropped 44. We get 44 from him. It's not bad. It's just about just a little less than 6 times value. But Kemba is not somebody I'm ever comfortable just dropping my USD on like that. So I'm gonna stay away from some Kemba. 2 up and down. Like, we look at his thing. Like, New York is a team he's supposed to kill. The game wasn't a blowout, and he only got 32. All right. Let's say another team he's supposed to. Phoenix, he's supposed to kill him. He only got 40 at 8K. I'm not really thrilled with that. All right. Sacramento, same story. He goes and kills San Antonio, but look, his floor is like low 30s, high 20s. Like, he's 8K. Just not somebody I would pick on in a day. They're saying that Tony Parker's supposed to be out. I don't know. I'm not interested in none of these guys. I normally like Jeremy Lamb. I'm not gonna lie. He just dropped just about 30 on him in 30 minutes. If the minutes are there, You know, he can easily get you to 30. He was a big go-to guy for me earlier in the season, but I don't know. Batum, same story. We need just about 30 from him to make me satisfied. I don't love none of this right here. Let me see what these little youngsters, because youngsters, towards this time of the year, they get a lot of minutes, a lot of run. I mean, Malik Monk with no Tony Park. I think they say he ruled out, right? I think I read that you see? Oh, he's probable. Nah, he's probable. So yeah, I'm all set. I'm all set right there. If anything I might look at is the bigs, Hernan Gomez and Biyombo with no Zeller. These guys have been kind of sort of splitting minutes. Biyombo has been the guy getting more the minutes. But look, and it seems like they've been running Marvin Williams as the center quite a bit. For 5K. None of these guys make it value. None of these guys interest me, make me happy. Just gonna keep it moving, to be honest. All right. Memphis, Mike Conley, what's up with him? It's questionable. If Mike Conley does not play, we might get some chalk out of Mack and Anderson. I mean, Anderson is nothing new. He's been getting 35 and 30. That's a lot of minutes, and he's still not doing nothing with it. So I'm not interested in him. Matt, let me see. You could call him a point per minute, maybe almost. Let me see. If he gets to start, let me see, 16 minutes, 14. If he gets to start, I'll pivot to him, get away from some of that New York chalk. I mean, yeah. No Mike Conley. They say Max starting. I might consider it for a little min-price throwaway. I like to have one or two of those cheap guys in a good spot. So I might give Selvin Mack a look. No Temple for me. Holiday has been getting a lot of run, but he does nothing with it. It's kind of sad. 39, 40 minutes. How you on the court 40 minutes and you come away with 13 fantasy points? That's kind of disturbing. At least when he was on the Bulls, he used to shoot more. But now he's not shooting. He's not doing anything. It's a sad case. Not into it. I'm not even interested in this game like that. Let me pull up Super Vegas. The Vegas tool has been kind of on point lately. And a lot of good fantasy players have been coming from the high Vegas games. I've been noticing. I've been paying attention, guys. I'm paying attention. So it looked like the Atlanta and the Houston games is where it's at. I thought, the Oklahoma game. You know, I'm a big Paul George. I'm putting my money on Paul George. That's just me. And then we got some Green, a little bit under the weather, pardon me. We got some Gasol, Jarrett Jack. All these guys are bums, but I'm not really interested in this game like that. All right? Then we got New York versus Boston. None of these guys are going to be playing for New York today, okay? No Dennis Smith, no Moutier, no Nikola Katina, no Trey Burke. So it's just Trier. Now, because of this, they upped his price to $5,400. I'm not going to pay that for Trier. I'm not paying $5,400. Are you kidding me? That's the most he's been all season. Why? Because, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. They say Kyrie Irving's supposed to be playing, which makes it an attackable situation, but just not interested in it. I think they're going to get washed up. The Knicks are on a 11-game losing streak, playing their players like Burke and Hardaway. Courtney Lee wasn't even playing anyway. Neither was Porzingis. But without Burke and Hardaway, I just don't think this game. It's just reminding me of last night Dallas situation. I don't want any parts of it. So I'm gonna leave this alone, man. The only difference is these guys here that's gonna be chalk. They're not even minimal price. You know what I mean? Like Trey is 5K. Hardaway is gone. Let me see. Wesley Matthews not playing, so maybe some Dotson. He's 3,700. 21 minutes averaging. He's 15. So I might consider some Dotson only because I'm not gonna lie. There's two Knicks players that have my interest right now. There's some Dotson and there's some Hizonia. All right, these are guys that's gonna play heavy minutes or more minutes than they have been, and these are guys that shows with minutes they can do something. But Hizonia is 4,200. So I'll probably lean Dotson only because he's cheaper. And if he fails, it wouldn't have such a big impact on my outcome. But other than that, man, I'm good. Maybe Cantor get some minutes. Yo, let me stop, man. Let me stop. Oh, they said Cornette might play. I think I read that somewhere. He's nearing a return. He's probable. Who they playing? Boston? How much is he? 43. Yeah, if Cornette plays, I'll show him some love. I'll show Cornette some love. He'll probably be my biggest nick if he play. Only because he's a big, and bigs are able to get blocks, rebounds, they score. Their hands get on the ball quite a bit versus like a wingman that just needs to shoot or create his own shot. The bigs just rebounds alone. Cornette hasn't really been that good of a rebounder when he gets the minutes. Here he got a bunch of steals. He got 5 steals. Here he had 5 assists and 5 rebounds. Well, he's distributing. That was against Embiid in a close. I don't know if Embiid played this game, but it was a close game. I'm looking for games where he played 30 minutes. 29 here against Utah. Milwaukee was a tough one. His 3-ball, he's hitting the 3-ball, 7 for 11, 4 for 6, 4 for 7, 4 for 6, 3 for 8. So I like it. I'll take Cornette, and they'll feed him all types of minutes. They're going to feed him all type of minutes. Vonleh too, but damn, 6K. I'm not paying that for any Nick. And on the Boston side, I would be careful paying. Let me tell you something I learned about Knicks. All right. Like the other day, Dennis Smith was in a good spot, and he had a triple-double on him, right? But Luka was also in a decent spot, and he failed. He was very chalk, and he failed. And what I made a decision is, if a player is more than 6K, I'm not playing them against the Knicks because that game going to get sloppy. It has the potential to get sloppy, and those going to be the guys that's going to be sitting down. So your man to have 30 points at halftime, his team will be up by 30 points. He'll play 5 minutes in this third quarter, and that's it. They're shutting him down, especially a guy like Kyrie, where they don't want to get him hurt. So a 10K guy against the Knicks, not saying he can't perform. What I am saying is, how many minutes do you expect from him? All right. So for such reasons, a 7K Horford. Now that Kyrie's back, I'm not as big on Jaylen Brown. Off the bench. See, another thing is, a lot of these Celtics guys, their prices are up because Kyrie was out. And now that Kyrie's back, their prices are still kind of up compared to where they were before he went out. Jaylen Brown, before Kyrie missed a couple games, was in the low 4s. I mean, he's still in the mid 4s. In 3 games, averaging 29 minutes, only 22. In a blowout, he's the one that's on the floor quite a bit. So he's a good sneaky player. I'll call Jaylen Brown sneaky tonight. I don't think he'll hurt you, but it's not interested. Maybe some Marcus Morris could make value before halftime. He's probably the most likely. If I was to pick a Celtic, it'll be him. But other than that, again, this game is just not a game I'm too interested in. All right, let me see what y'all talking about on YouTube real quick, if y'all even talking at all. Show my chat box. Oh, there we go. Dwayne Thomas says, "What's up, bro? Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go." All right, let's get back to it. Miami versus OKC. For Miami, there's no one here that's really consistent that pops out to me. Winslow for 6K. I need about 40 for that. I don't know if I could get it. D Wade has been pretty consistent for 5K over the last 3 games. He's averaging just about 30. That's what we would and should expect from him. He's at home. Let's see what his splits. He does a little better on his little farewell. But it looked like his average is inflated because of a game in which he dropped 10 assists, scoring almost 40 fantasy points. And he has had a couple of those games. But when he's averaged 24, 25 for 5K, you might not be too happy with that. But to say the least, his floor is always safe. You know you're going to get a 5 times floor from him. So if you want a guy that you know won't kill you and you got some other heavy hitters, just show Dwayne Wade some love. Tyler Johnson, another guy, is averaging 6 times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of the last 10 games are decent numbers. I'm not really big on picking point guards against OKC, but lately OKC defense have been a little bit more on the porous side. Josh Richardson, I would say, is the leader of this team. He just shot 40%, 30%, 28%, 33% When a guy's in a slump like that, it just means that let him get over it before you start looking at him. He's not really shooting too well. Dion Waiters, 4K is not. Ellington is probably your best bet. 2 guards against OKC has been a thing. Ellington has been getting big minutes with Dwayne Wade out. I wonder, did Dwayne Wade play on the 27th? He did. 28 minutes. So Ellington is a nice cheap play. We know that 2 guards, shooting guards against OKC right now is what you want. So I like Ellington quite a bit. Ellington will probably be my favorite play right here. Well, then we get to the OKC side. To be honest with y'all, the way I be feeling nowadays, man, I'm just going to play my boy Paul George and Russell Westbrook. I'm going to throw both of them in my lineup, and that's it. I feel good about that. Now, there's some talk about Chris Paul might not play tonight. Initially, he was probable and going to be restricted, or play this game and sit out the next one in the back-to-back. Something crazy like that. If Chris Paul sits out in Denver, I might have to go Harden and revisit my Westbrook play. I doubt it though. I think I could win without him. But we know with no Chris Paul, Harden could do damage. So other than that, Steven Adams, if he misses, I'm definitely going back to Noel. But I think he practiced. He was a full participant. That's all they're saying is he's a full participant. But if Steven Adams doesn't play, no brainer. We gotta go Noel. Noel didn't even play that great. Oh yeah, he had 5 blocks. But without those 5 blocks, he'd have been. Yeah, I don't think he was. But he had a tough matchup versus Orlando, and I don't know. But if Adams don't play, you gotta go Noel's. If Adams don't play, you gotta consider some Jeremy Grant too. Consider him regardless, man. Jeremy Grant is up in his game. We know athletic power forwards against Miami is a thing. All right, so consider some Grant, consider some Noel. But me, I'm putting Westbrook, Paul George, pairing them up in every lineup, and I'm just keeping it moving from there. That's just how I do. All right, and then that's it for that game. Utah versus Atlanta. Utah. Donovan Mitchell's up to 9K. I'm not really in the mood to pay that for him. He's not one of my guys. Ricky Rubio, 6K against Atlanta. That might be a thing. But the thing with Rubio, he's so bipolar, man. This guy will go from 40 to 15. And that's not safe for cash. I'm doing cash lines right now. You can take a shot on him if you feel like, he's in a good mood tonight to do something special. But it's not a team. Maybe some favors for 5,100. It seems like his minutes have been kind of. Well, this is a blowout. I don't know. I'm not big on anybody here. How much they want for Gobert? For Gobert, 8,500. That's a little too much for my comfort. In the smaller slates, they overprice guys, so we got to be careful. All right, but it's not a thing I'm really into. And then we come here. Trae Young for 7K. I might be interested in that. This guy's gonna get minutes, blowout or not. If the game stays close, you'll find him in the 40s. If it's a blowout, in the 30s somewhere. But I like his numbers. He's starting to step it up. I'll probably consider him tonight. I'll throw some Trae Young in there with my Westbrook, Ellington. Look at this. 7K Collins. What's up with his minutes? Why are they not playing him? Heck is on. They've been getting washed. But look, Clippers, he's supposed to do better. Portland, 29 minutes. Chicago, 29 minutes. I don't know. That means like Alex Len getting more run or something. I think I might have to mess with some Len today. Len's been screaming at me a lot. I haven't really been playing him. I think I'm going to go some Alex Len today. Feeling Len. The gut call says Len shouldn't do me too much harm. All right. And then Dedmon is a guy that I've been going to quite a bit too. But he don't get minutes like that. He splits minutes almost down the line with Len. And Len is a whole $1,000 cheaper. And Len has been really getting double-digit shot attempts. He can rebound. It looked like he was in a little bit of foul trouble here. Bigs against Utah have been a little bit good. You get a little defensive numbers. If you get into the line 6-7 times. So, this game was a wash. They lost by like 20-something points. So, but I think I'll go back Len tonight. Not feel too bad about it. I think One of those plays that I feel decent about. All right. Who else? Bays less for 5K. I'm good. No interest. Was Torian, Prince, and Huerta and all these guys. What's up with Lynn though? See how I feel about Jeremy Lin. Nah. Not now that they've been giving this guy Trey, what do they call him? Ice Trey or Trey TL, whatever they want to call him. He's getting more run. I trust some Ice Trey tonight or Trey TL, whatever. And then finally, Denver versus Houston. With no Jamal Murray. That's interesting. What's up with Isaiah Thomas? Like, poor guy. It's just bad luck. He's been ruled out with an ankle. What's up with Morris the last game? You know, Morris is a guy I normally like, but they be hiking his prices sometimes, man. Against New Orleans, he has 20 points, 7 assists, rebound. Show Monte some love. I could do that. Show Morris some love. Let me see who else might be the beneficial. What Beasley been up to? Malik Beasley been looking good too. In this type of game, you want to get a lot of players because James Harden and them, they play fast paced. They're gonna be what they do. They don't even shoot mid range shots, right? They just try to get to the basket or shoot a three, which means a lot of rebounds. And I like picking centers against Houston. I might have to find a way to squeeze Jokic in tonight. Now that I'm really thinking about it. Let me see what his price is. I really might have to find a way to get Jokic in tonight. I might have to. I might have to do some moving around now. Reconsider it. I need Jokic tonight. But yeah, so we can show Beasley some love a little bit. Let me see. After I get Jokic in, I don't know what I want to do there. I'm not paying up for no Barton. Craig. For some reason, you only got 8 minutes this game. I don't know. It appears Craig moved to the bench against the Suns. See, they I don't like teams when the wing players are iffy. What's up with Gary Harris though? He's questionable. Okay, so this looks like a game that I really want to get involved with. Definitely looking at some Jokic right now. Oh, Millsap for 5K. I don't like power fours against. I think PJ Tucker could be a little bit tough. But how much is Jokic? 10-8. I think I'm taking Jokic over Russell Westbrook tonight, man. Gotta get some Jokic in there. Let's get off Len briefly. Just throw some Jokic in there. Let's get off of these OKC guys. Paul George been too hot though, man. I'm gonna stay on Paul George. I'm gonna get off Westbrook. Move up Morris and get back Len. I like Len tonight. Move up Morris. I like Len again tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna pay for Len off the bench. Boom. Got that. All right. Now let's check out Houston, see what they got going on over there. Who's going to counteract? I'm not paying 13 for Harden. Damn, look at these numbers, though, man. Let me see. I got to look up. In 2 games, he put up 60, 38 minutes, 34 shots. They can't stop him. You got to go Harden and Jokic tonight, man. You got to go Harden and Jokic tonight. I think you just have to. How I'm going to be able to do that, I don't know. I have to sacrifice some Paul George for that. 10K Paul George. Harden and Jokic, man. I know it's a cash line about that. I got to make it work. Let me see something. Harden. Jokic. Damn. Ice Train. Put Ellington right here. Boom. 4,400. Harden. Morris. Harden. Hamilton. Jokic. Alex Len. I'm big on Alex Len. I don't know why. And then we probably see some Kenneth Faried. What's going on with him? 7K now? That's a little rough. If he couldn't do much against Okafor for that 7K, what make you think he's going to go up against Jokic and be successful? I think he struggles a little bit. And then the Naya play and get in a little bit. I don't know about Faried. I liked Faried the other day, but I don't think I'm going back Faried today. PJ Tucker, though, it's worth some consideration. His floor could be a little rough, but I'm good off PJ Tucker too. I don't want to Millsap and them boys a little tough down there. Eric Gordon. Every time I say I like Eric Gordon, he disappoints me, man. So, guy's supposed to be getting way more numbers than he has been getting, but he's been whack. Can't keep going back to the whackness with him. Just can't keep tolerating it. It's just hard for me, man. The rest of these role players like trash. Some Austin Rivers, if what's his name don't play. Look, 40 minutes against this team, 18 fantasy point. That's tough. Man, you know, Jokic is a must play tonight. Harden kind of cramping my lineup, but Harden to drop like in the altitude. Let me see. It's Denver. I'm off hard. I'm gonna go back CP3. I'm gonna just take that off. In CP3, I trust. Yeah, 100%. I'm good. I'm good off hard. That 13K too much, y'all. Can't stomach it. My boy CP3, not CP3. PG13. Leave me with a decent amount of cash that I could do some damage. I get back Ice Tray. And I still got some money. I like Ice Tray tonight. I know his matchup is a little bit tough. Utah's been playing D and but I like Ice Tray and I like Alex Line. All right. So now we got 2 spots to fill. Let me switch out if y'all talking. Movie Hood say, yo, what's good, movie? Marquay, what up, Marquay? How are you? Don't forget, y'all, I'm giving away $100 if I don't win 70% of these slates. So might want to come in here and get comfortable. See what's going on. What happened to Wayne Ellington? He was hurt or something? From the 18th to the 27th. So Ellington has been taking a card. It's unclear how much. Yeah, it's too much going on in Miami for me to. I don't know. I gotta see the news with the news, but Tyler Johnson is still hurt, right? You see something? Nah, Johnson is playing. D Wade is playing. They're healthy. They're healthy for the most part. So I don't know. With Ellington, he might have to go. And that's it. So this is a call I got right now. I gotta sit down, scratch my head over it. I'm not gonna try to fill this in. 4K a player. Might have to look at some of these Knicks guys like Hezonia. I said I'll show Hezonia some love. You know Harden gonna be popular tonight because of Knicks value. What happened? Why Hezonia not coming up? Throw Hezonia in there. Throw him some love. If Tony Parker misses, is that what I said? No, he's probable. It was somebody else. That was injury related. Tony Parker is probable. It wasn't him. Oh, Mike Conley, right? So then we got some Shelvin Mack that I might could mess with. And for that 51, I'll go Marcus Morris. I think I could afford him for that, right? Oh, he was more. Oh, he's too expensive. These are guys that I've just been looking at tonight, guys. I like Marcus Morris regardless, especially when Kyrie Irving playing. So I'll probably do something like that. Let's see what's going on here. Just to give y'all a little lineup. I know a lot of people value these lineups. James Johnson. Nah. Kelly is kind of cheap. What happened to him? How much is Bam? Bam is another guy I like to go to. 4,200. So I don't know. I gotta save 200 here. I might have to find somebody for 5,100. or 42. If I come off Len, I'll probably get another starter. And yeah, I come off Len, probably go some Craig, depending if they announce him the starter, or I could go some Plumlee. I don't know what type of minutes he gonna get. There's nobody down here that interests me like that, man. I'll probably look to the Knicks, see what they got here available for me if I come off Len. Oh, some Cornet, right? They say he might play, and I said I was gonna lock him in. So that's not bad right here. Luke Cornet, Morris. I just gotta fix it up. I gotta save $100 here. Paul George is a lock for me every day until he's 14K because he's not nice. Paul George was about to get 100 fantasy points the last game. That was crazy. Let me see something. 5,200. I don't know. I don't know how to do this one right here. I'll probably have to come off Morris. Cornet's forward eligible or nah? Yeah. Move up Cornet. And then I got 5,200. This is a spot where I like to just throw somebody in just because I can. Because most of the time they end up coming through for me. I think Cantor gets some minutes. Nah. Don't play Cantor. I'll probably play favors, man. Take a leap of faith. Play some favors. Why not? This game blew out. This game they had a healthy lead. Still got to 30. This game, Minnesota probably was a little bit tough. He had a little bit of foul trouble going on right here. We could forgive him. Yeah, man, I throw some favors. It be those type of play. I throw favors in there. And that's it. I got a free lineup on the live breakdown, expert analysis, and that's it. That's it. So I'll read y'all comments. And I'm getting out again. I'm giving away $100 if I don't win 70% of the double ups this month. Happy Black History Month to my people. What you think about Gasol against Charlotte? All right, let me see. Gasol. We like going Gasol like that. He'd be surprising. All right, let's see his other opponents, right? Denver's tough. He did decent. Indiana's tough. Minnesota could be Sacramento. He should have did better. Oh, he already washed them up. That's why I asked. He had a triple-double on them. Now he's on the road. I mean, 7,800. His away split's a little bit lower. I think it's a good play. Ever since Zeller went down, Sanders has been killing Charlotte. I'm definitely not going to play Gasol tonight. But the fact that you're asking me means that he's probably going to be a little more popular. And I think it's a good play. I have nothing bad to say about a play like that from just looking at it. On paper, it looks good. It's just not for me. If Jackson can't go tonight from Memphis, looking to Caboclo. Let's check out Caboclo. How you spell his name? From who? Or Caboloco. If who can't go? Again, Memphis is a team I don't really like risking my money on him like that. But Jackson, what's up with him? Some soreness in the quad. What time they play the first game? That's what's going on. So it'll be Gasol with Noah backing him up, right? And then it'll be probably Jamaica, some Caboloco. Yeah, he look like he. I mean, Denver is tough, but Memphis not so much. Indiana's tough. He came through. Yeah, Capital Loco. I could come off Mac and get back Morris that I wanted or nah. Yeah, right? Yeah. There you go. You could do something like that. Get back Morris. I like Morris more. I could go back Morris. I'll have to move Hezonia. How did I figure this in my mind just now? All right, so put Trae Young. Now I'm doing math. Trae Young. Who I had here for guard? Oh, nobody. I wanted some Morris. Hezonia is what? Yeah, I don't know what I just did, bro. Let's get it back. I had Favors. I don't know what I had Favors. I had Mac. Oh, Monte Morris. So I had Monte Morris and they both point guards. So that's tough. I don't have a 2 guard, so I couldn't go cut up with a local. But I'm pretty sure by the time the rest of the news come trickling down, I'll be able to figure it out. That's a good call, man. I like it. Caboclo. We could do Caboclo. We could do Caboclo. I just wonder if Miami can keep it close. I don't know. You know, OKC haven't really been washing up teams like they supposed to. They was washing up the other day, and then they almost lost to Orlando. So I don't know. I don't know. That boy Paul George playing like he possessed. Yeah, he been nice. Bro, if Denver and Houston game close, don't you like Fareed? I don't really like bigs against Denver like that. I don't like bigs against Denver like that. So you got to get Trae Young and Rubio both. Both don't play defense. Rubio is risky. I like Trae Young tonight. I like him quite a bit, but I don't like Rubio. Denver, the best rebounding team in the league. Makes me, I don't like bigs against Denver. They stingy with the rebounds. Bigs have a hard time. There's some big bodies. You got Millsap and Jokic, and then off the bench, you got Plumlee. It's a tower down there. I don't like doing it. Knicks getting DeAndre Jordan. I don't think I'm going to talk about the Knicks. And I think, initially I think they got robbed, but when I look at it, to see that they can get 2 max players, a lottery pick this year, and a future lottery pick, they might be onto something. I don't know. LeBron James in the house, y'all. He said, I played last night. Good for you. I fell asleep early. I'm like an old man. I'm getting old, man. What the hell is going on here? I will get my blood work checked, make sure my vitamins and everything is up. It's that working night shift, and my body try to read. But anyway, my new contract is day shift. It's a wrap for that night shift. I'll be starting day shift soon. Off of this night shift for a couple months. So it is what it is, y'all. Any other questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, or complaints? I'm about to get off of here. I got y'all right here with a free lineup. Lock it in. Trae Young, Mac, Hezonia, Paul George, Jokic, Morris, Cornette, and Favors. It might not look pretty, but it's going to double up tonight. You can put your money on that. I'm going 20 out of 28 days out of February. I'm going to hit, and that's just a fact, man. That's just a fact. I'm out, guys. Peace.